Dorian Felt, a retired structural risk assessor with 30 years of experience in building enforcement policy, faces a shocking confrontation when HOA President Ramona Culver physically assaults his wife Morel by wrapping a measuring tape around her throat, claiming she is documenting a violation of a sunshade that Morel installed due to her medical condition, requiring protection from direct sunlight following spinal surgery. The assault is captured on an emergency fall detection camera system Dorian had installed as part of a county-funded elder care program, which automatically triggers mandatory state-level incident reporting. Rather than backing down after this brazen act of physical violence, Ramona escalates aggressively by issuing a fraudulent lien threat against their property, which violates the HOA Charter's explicit requirement of a 60-day non-response period before such enforcement actions can be initiated. Dorian methodically uncovers widespread systemic abuse throughout the community. Ramona has been systematically targeting elderly and disabled residents with citations while granting herself multiple personal exemptions for her own property modifications, reusing outdated violation templates that cite laws that no longer exist in the bylaws, and funneling unexplained HOA funds into phantom security contracts. Working strategically with Brennan Alcott, the vice president and paramedic who becomes a crucial whistleblower after witnessing the assault, and county compliance officer Kara, Dorian triggers a municipal audit that freezes all enforcement authority and exposes financial fraud and procedural violations. He files a formal petition for emergency board restructuring under an obscure governance clause, and at a community vote, Ramona is removed from office by a decisive 27-2 margin. The municipal insurance provider terminates the HOA's policy retroactively, exposing the board to full liability and rendering Ramona subject to a civil investigation with potential criminal charges. The community adopts new transparent bylaws requiring majority voting on all enforcement actions, codifies medical necessity exceptions as the Felt Clause to protect future residents with medical needs, and restores dignity to neighbors like Malik, Anita, Greg, and Esther who had been silenced by fear and unjust violations. Dorian runs for a board seat to ensure continued accountability and prevent future abuse. And Glenridge Winds transforms from a place of control and intimidation into a neighborhood where residents reclaim their voices, their agency, and their fundamental humanity.